Breaking news, very powerful headline. Cell doors open. Kanu breathes free air as Supreme Court rules. This kind of headline can make anybody stop what they are doing and pay attention immediately. And that is why you are here right now. So make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel, because I will break everything down in a very simple way so you understand what is really going on. Now listen carefully, because this is very important. The headline sounds like something big has already happened. It sounds like Nnamdi Kanu has been released. It sounds like the prison doors have opened. It sounds like he is now a free man walking outside, breathing fresh air again. But the truth is not that simple. Right now, there is no confirmed information that he has been released. Yes, you heard that correctly. No confirmed report says he is free at this moment. And this is why you must stay with me in this gist, because I will explain everything step by step so you don't get confused. And don't forget again, like this video and subscribe, because more real updates like this are coming. So what is really happening? Let's go back a little so you understand the full story. This case did not start today. It has been going on for years, and it has become one of the most talked about issues in Nigeria. It involves politics, law, security, and emotions from different parts of the country. At some point in the past, the court gave a very strong judgment and a life sentence. That alone changed everything. Many people reacted, some people supported it, some people did not agree with it. The whole country paid attention. But here is where it gets more interesting. Even after that judgment, the case did not end. The legal team continued to fight, appeals were filed, arguments were made, and that is how the case kept moving forward. Now, when people hear Supreme Court, they immediately believe that something final has happened, because the Supreme Court is the highest court. If they give a final decision, that decision stands. So when a headline says Supreme Court rules, it creates strong emotion. It creates hope for some people, and it creates tension for others. But you must understand something very clearly. Not every headline you see is complete. Some headlines are written to grab attention. Some headlines are written to make you click. Some headlines are written in a way that sounds bigger than the actual situation. And that is exactly why you are here, to get the full gist in a clear and simple way. So let me explain it in a way everybody can understand. Right now, what we know is that the legal process is still ongoing. Yes, still ongoing. There are still arguments happening. There are still decisions being expected. There are still legal steps that have not been completed. So when you hear cell doors open, you should pause and ask yourself, is this confirmed, or is this just a way to get attention? This is very important, because information like this can easily spread fast. And before you know it, people start believing something that has not actually happened. And that can create confusion. So stay calm, stay informed, and always verify. And once again, if you are getting value from this breakdown, like this video and subscribe so you don't miss any real updates. Now let's talk about the emotional side of this story. Because this is not just about law, it is not just about court, it is about people, it is about beliefs, it is about the future. There are people who strongly believe in his cause. There are people who see him as a voice. There are people who feel connected to what he represents. At the same time, there are people who are concerned about security and unity. So you see, this is not a simple situation. It is deep. It is sensitive. And that is why every small update becomes big news. Now imagine this. If there is ever a confirmed final decision that changes everything, whether it leads to release or not, it will be everywhere. You will not need to guess. You will not need to wonder. Every major news platform will carry it clearly. So anytime you see a dramatic headline, just slow down and look for full information. Now let me bring it closer to you as a viewer. You might be asking, so what should I believe? Very simple. Believe verified updates, not just headlines, not just short clips, not just emotional posts. Because in today's world, information moves fast, but truth takes time to confirm. And that is why channels like this exist, to give you calm, clear, and simple explanation. So again, support this channel by liking this video and subscribing right now. Now let's look at what could happen next. The case is still moving through the legal system, and anything can happen in the future. There could be a ruling, there could be another hearing, there could be new arguments presented, and all these things will determine the final outcome. So this story is not over. It is still developing. And that means you should stay updated, because every step matters. Now think about this for a moment. If eventually there is a final decision from the highest level, it could affect many things. It could affect public reaction. It could affect conversations across the country. It could affect how people see the future. So yes, this is more than just a headline. This is a situation that is still unfolding, and you are watching it happen in real time. So don't rush to conclusions. Don't let headlines control your understanding. Take your time, listen, understand, and stay informed. And please, before we continue, make sure you like this video and subscribe, because the next part of this gist is very important and you don't want to miss it. Now let me ask you something. When you first saw that headline, what did you think? Did you believe immediately that he was free? Or did you wait to confirm? This is very important because it shows how information affects people differently. Some people react instantly. Some people wait. And the smart thing to do is always wait for confirmation. Because once wrong information enters your mind, it can be difficult to correct it later. Now let's continue. At this stage, the best thing anyone can do is to stay patient and watch how events unfold. The legal system takes time. Decisions are not always immediate, and processes must be followed step by step. So don't expect sudden changes without proper confirmation. That is how to stay informed and avoid confusion. And once again, if you want more updates like this video and subscribe right now, because I will keep bringing you clear and simple breakdowns. Now, I will pause here for a moment